Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Although we had a couple of longer games in the last series,
yes,
still a pretty big sweep, and we're just moving along. This is the grand finals.
We are in the grand finals.
It is 5 p.m.
Is this going to be the time that I get to go home and enjoy dinner at not 11 o'clock at night? Is this it?
I don't know. I actually don't know. My senses are telling me yes. I think.
Are we gonna hit like 5 1-hour-long matches back to back to back?
I hope not.
I'd actually just kill myself at that point. That would just be.
Before we get started, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to go sign up on the JORD Woodwatch giveaway underneath the video, along with the gift cards for G2A.
You're gonna want it.
And Lootcrate. It's free. Free to go sign up.
Free, and there's tons of stuff to be won. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the sound of sipping back on some of that in your favorite liquor.
That's good.
I like how you were really trying to get just enough water to the top of that to get the sip.
I struggled at the beginning. I got too much of it.
You were getting more air than anything.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was it.
Up here in the top left, we have, here on Central Protocol, I should say, we have Primal, the green Protoss, and in the bottom left, we have the man who has been pretty dominant in his play, DJ Lingboy.
DJ Lingboy! Okay, well, luckily this isn't a ZVZ, so we don't have to sit through that. It is going to be a ZVP.
First time we've been on this map, too.
First time map. It is going to be a best of 5.
Yes.
So we got lots of StarCraft ahead, and then, of course, I'm going to be playing the winner.
Tell me about this map.
This map I have vetoed.
Okay, then I'm going to tell you why I got you to do that noise.
Why?
Because for the first time in a long time, possibly,
it actually looks like a map?
If ever. Well, no. For the first time in ever... in the whiskey Bible, the world rankings for whiskey, essentially, a Canadian whiskey has taken top with a 97, a little over 97 point rating.
Whoa!
Calling it a masterpiece.
What whiskey is this?
It's a random thing from Crown Royal.
Oh, it's not the Apple one, is it?
Not Apple in the States, no. No, this is Crown Royal.
Yeah, but what kind of Crown Royal?
It's the one sec, I have to double check this right now, because it's one I haven't even seen it before when I'm at because I drink. I mean, here in Canada it's rye. Like, if it's a Canadian whiskey, it's rye.
Yeah.
I drink rye, and I have, regular Crown Royal to me tastes like shit, but
there is that Apple one that they have out that my buddy Wayne gave to me. It's really, really good.
No, this is Northern Harvest.
Okay. Wow.
Northern Harvest Crown Royal. Guy called it 97.5 out of 100.
Is it expensive? Can't be that expensive. It's Crown Royal.
It's Crown Royal. It's probably, you might pay $50 for the bottle.
Yeah, I guess it's not cheap, but it's not like for
it's
something that's
expensive.
like rated #1. It's not that expensive.
I get 40 Creek Barrel Select, which is like a $43 $43 bottle. And that's really good. That won World Gold like a few years ago, different publication. But apparently this is like, that's the show.
Yep.
97 points is no joke.
No, it's very serious.
Like, that's... Like, even an Asian would be happy with that on a math test. Like, that's how good that is. That's how good that is.
No, they'd be beaten.
This is incredible.
They would be beaten.
That would be absolutely incredible.
If I came home with an 80-something% on my math test, I'd have been given a house.
Doing backflips.
Holy shit.
Absolute backflips. We have 3 base Zerg.
Yep, this is standard. I actually played against another Zerg that got 3rd base here, which is weird because it's super close to your... Like, literally, it's right there. Usually they grab the 3rd here, or they even go to the gold, which is right here, and grab the 3rd. It's just super aggressive. I ran into one guy, actually lost against another streamer because he built his 3rd here, and I just wasn't thinking. So I had my units coming down just into like a single file, and he just wrecked me because he was like doing some sort of cheesy all-in.
Okay.
And he decided to grab his 3rd here and just go, but I didn't know because I assumed if he was getting a 3rd, it was going to be here or here, but at least here. So it's very aggressive. The main reason because if Protoss does like a 2-base all-in, this is the first thing that's going to be hit.
Yeah.
And it's a long way to reinforce. I mean, sure, you did take down the rocks here.
No creep yet is the big thing. I mean, to be fair, there's not that much distance to creep in between to connect the bases.
No.
But still,
Yep.
even with creep, it's a distance.
Definitely is. So I don't know exactly what DJ Lingboy is planning here. It's uber aggressive, but I like that. Meanwhile, we've just got some Adepts and an Immortal. Interesting build. One that I haven't seen yet, although in the beta, I guess Adept Immortal was like a really good all-in to do.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it fares out.
Here.
Also, I love what Primal is doing here. He's putting a couple pylons, which means he can overcharge. So if these roaches get a little too close, he can shoot off an overcharge here, and it'll give him a little bit more defense as well. And that's exactly what he's doing, which is another reason why you don't want to expand right here unless you're planning on doing some sort of cheesy play. I'm sure we're going to see an overcharge very, very short. No, we're just going to see a time warp. Interesting. Hopefully he's still building Immortals behind this. I see here. No, he's not building any Immortals behind this. He's just really focused on this attack. There is one more there. He's got some Stalkers coming up, starting to get a little bit closer with the pylons. Mothership Core is still in a good position. The Roaches are trying to get in there and do something, but these 3 Immortals in the back are just going to wreck that whole Roach line, and his third is going to fall, and he's going to be way, way behind. 2-base Protoss versus 2-base Zerg. When the Zerg already lost a big chunk of his army, it's not a good position for him.
No, and really, I mean, even with all this, I'm quite surprised with the damage Protoss is being able to dole out here.
Nice, freaking
real nice micro.
Almost got that out there.
Almost got him out of there.
Oh no, the Mothership Core though falls to the Spore, and he picks off another Immortal. Very well done for DJ Lingboy there. A really bad situation turned into a couple of lucky breaks. I
mean, that's the big thing. If he can get rid of the Immortal, even though he lost that base there, it's almost somehow still a decent trade for him, and because at the very least it allows him to be able to maintain this defense with those mortal counts higher. He was in some serious trouble.
Oh yeah, getting those 2 Immortals were huge. I
mean,
he's
not out of the water.
This army's still big.
This is scary,
and he is going to lose a lot of Overlords here.
Yeah, that's
not good. He's now supply blocked. This is a scary army. 108/82 in supply. He's got 2 Immortals here.
Choice.
He's got some sentries, some decent force fields go down. I'm loving the Immortal micro from Primal. This whole army is going to fall, and I think that is going to be basically a GG if he decides to go ahead and counter from this position. He's got a pylon in position here if he wants to warp in. The rocks are already down for him. 97 supply to 78. A lot of those larvas had to go to, there it is. Had to go into Overlords. It was just everything at that. It was just the worst place to grab a third.
Yeah.
It just was.
It's just, I would have said it was only really good if he was going to make better use of it, if he was going to be, I mean, it was an aggressive placement of the base, but he wasn't playing an aggressive style of game at the time.
Yeah.
The only aggressive play in that game for him was the fact that he put his third there.
Yeah.
There wasn't any harassment. There wasn't anything. There was no creep spread. There was no nothing. He just said, fuck it, I'm going to put this third base here and see what happens. And what happens is that a whole lot of Primals and Mortals came down and smacked a bitch. Is basically what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Well, a solid first game. I mean, it was a decent game for sure. A suspect third base from DJ Ling. I don't know if he put the third down there before he knew where his opponent was, but typically you want to just keep it at around where your natural is. You don't want to kind of have your third where your main is, because that's going to be the next thing that's going to be attacked. We saw that there, and he just, he respectfully GG'd out, knew the game was over.
Yeah.
We're gonna get ready to jump into game number 2. We'll be right back.